Good morning, students. Now, today we are going to start our 8th lecture of chapter number 2, that is microorganism, a friend or a foe. Okay, and in our previous lecture we have studied about that what is Acetobacter, what is Aspergillus, and what is fermentation. Okay, the conversion of a sugar into the alcohol is your fermentation beta, and Acetobacter is the bacteria which is responsible for making the, what we can say, the vinegar, okay, the citric acid, and the Aspergillus is the fungus which is responsible for the citric acid in the soft drink. Okay, so all this about this beta, sorry, the Acetobacter is has been producing in that, what we can say, in acetic acid in the vinegar. Okay, so I just be confused and just again telling you, Acetobacter is the bacteria which is produce the vinegar, acetic acid, and from the alcohol. And the second thing, the fungus is your Aspergillus is your fungus which has been used to produce the what we can say, the citric acid, okay, which has been used in the soft drink industries. Okay, now moving ahead with our next topic, that is the production of antibiotics. The production of antibiotics. Now what is this production of antibiotics? The antibodies had just kills the germs which has been created in our, like in our bodies as well. Like we are always, when we take the medicine, if we have injured from something serious, then the doctor has just be given us the antibiotics as well. So they are just be create the antibodies in our body in that particular system, so it can easily defeat the germs and the bacteria which are very much creating that disease more in a larger way. Okay, so that was the production of antibiotics. Now the antibiotics are the chemical that kill or stop the growth of a certain kind of microorganism, and they help our body to fight the disease, as I told you beta, and this is very much required thing in our body. Okay, in our body the antibodies should be present. Okay, the name antibiotics come from a two Greek word meanings, that is against life. So what are the meaning of this antibiotic? It when from where it has been come? So it has been derived from a Greek word which does means against life. Okay, now the antibiotics work only against a certain forms of a life. In 1929, Alexander Fleming was working on a culture of a disease causing bacteria, and suddenly he found a spores of a little green mold in one of his culture plates. Okay, and he observed that the presence of the mold prevented the growth of the bacteria. The presence of this mold had just prevented the growth of bacteria, मतलब बैक्टीरिया को होने ही नहीं दे रहे हैं, वो उसको बढ़ावा ही नहीं दे रहे हैं. They are just become a hurdle for the in the path of the growth of a bacteria. Okay, and in fact it is also killed many of these bacteria. So from this the antibiotic penicillin was prepared. From here the Alexander Fleming get an idea that yes, there is something which is the against the life, which can kill the bacteria, which can become a hurdle and obstacle in the growth of the bacteria. And from here here just get an idea, and they just be prepared an antibiotic penicillin. Okay, and soon after antibiotic were isolated from either bacteria or fungi. Streptomycin, erythromycin, and tetracycline. Okay, these are the three things beta, are some of the commonly known antibiotic. Okay, and which are made from the fungi and the bacteria. Clear? There are some antibiotics which has been isolated from either from the bacteria and the fungi, and that are streptomycin first thing, and erythromycin second thing, and tetracycline 3. Okay, streptomycin, erythromycin, and the tetracycline. These are the 3 antibiotics which has been prepared either from the bacteria and the fungi. These are the commonly known antibiotics. Okay, and the antibiotics are used to cure the variety of a disease in the humans, plants, and the animals. Okay, they have just be cure in the different even they are just be helpful just to prevent with the bacteria in the plants as well in the animals as well in the human being. Okay, so the precautions to be taken while using antibiotics, first thing is that yes, before using any kind of a thing we have to be remember about the precautions as well. Okay, without knowing the precautions we no need to use any kind of a things. Okay, so first precaution is should be taken only on the advice of a qualified doctor. You just be think, okay, these are the commonly used antibiotics like the streptomycin, erythromycin, and tetracycline. So we can use it, can create the antibodies in our body, and that can defeat the bacteria, and we are never become ill and anything. So what is that? No, we have to be take all these kinds of medicines in the under the preservation, under the what we can say, the guidelines of the doctor only. Clear? For the qualified doctor. Second, must complete the entire course as prescribed by the doctor. Yes, if doctor has said that this is a 3 days medicine, and with this 3 days medicine you have to be take these 3 antibiotics medicine as well along with these 3 medicines at this time, so you have to be complete your course. If you are taking only for the 1 day, you are getting relief from your pain. You are taking it for the 2nd day, your pain has been completely removed. So don't be think that on 3rd day what is the use of taking this medicine. No, this pain has been removed by using this medicine. Still you are using only for the 2 days, then such type of the decreasing in the pain you get. So you have to be take the entire course, that you have to be removed this pain from the roots. Okay, clear? Third thing is the excess dose must not be taken. Yes, this is the important thing. Sometimes we are thinking that okay, medicine li and we are not be getting the relief. So what we can do, after 2 or 3 hours take one more medicine. Might be it is useful or helpful just to remove our pain and we get the relief from our pain. No, not be this thing. Okay, and even sometimes the people are thinking better like okay, I am just be suffering from these things, and on that time when I am suffering from such type of the disease and such type of the pain, then the doctors advise me to take that medicine. Now again I am just suffering from the same type of the pain, again I have to take this medicine. So by your own thinking of your own mentality, you just be went to the shop. Okay, and from that medical shop you have just take the medicines and taken by your own. No beta, this is not be a good thing. Being a science student, you have to be think why this disease, why this pain has occur again as I just be completed my entire medicines. It means something is there which doesn't get relief from that medicine in our pain. It means what I have to do, I have to be go back to the doctor again, and I have told her or him that when you have give this medicine, on that time I get the relief, but again after a week, after a month, or after a year I have get through this again. So why this is happening? Then only if you have raised the question in front of the doctor, then only your disease has been examined from initial stage. What was the reason behind that? If you have taken the medicine, you have just be get the relief from your pain, but it will not be removed from the root. जड़ से खत्म नहीं होगा बेटा. Okay, so don't become a doctor by your own. You have to be always get the advice from the qualified doctor. Okay, just to remove the things. Okay, don't take the medicine by your own decision. okay, and some of the people had just be went to the medical shop and just saying, oh मेरे को जुकाम हो रहा है, and I just be having some kind of a throat infection, so the medical the person, the shopkeeper had just be given you the medicine without any advice of the doctor. No, it will harm you. Okay, so get through this as well. These are the precautions, and I know you all are well mature and you all are the science students, so you know about this thing as well. Now the vaccines. In your childhood, you would have been give the injections and the drops to protect your body from the several diseases, and your parents would tell you that you were protected against the disease and given a specific vaccine, and the following schedules as given below. There is a table, okay, about this. So that table I just be tell you, but what is about vaccine, even you are just be reading nowadays, and even you are just be listening and just be having this news, heard this news that from the television as well, that coronavirus vaccine is going to be prepared. Okay, so what is this vaccine? A vaccine is like an antibiotic and antibodies which has been injected in our body, and which can prevent our body from a particular specific disease. Like in our childhood, the doctors had just be give some type of the vaccines that from the prevented us from the malaria, okay, from dengue, such kind of the disease. Okay, so like this only the vaccines is there. Okay, now here is the vaccine. Okay, on a different particular age, different vaccines are there for 8 to 9 months, 9 to 12 months, and 12 to 18 to 24 months. Okay, the different vaccine is this. So these vaccines we are going to be studying in our next lecture. About today's work, you have to be made this table. You have to be made this table in your notebook. Clear? Okay, and in our next lecture we are going to study this table. Clear? Okay beta, thank you, that's all for today.